And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. And it's Fultz in at the one spot. And for Boston, they've got Robert Williams, and it's Walsh in at the four-man position. This should be a fun one, Greg. Two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
And it's the Celtics to start out. Left side, Williams. The pass to Walsh. Here's Benton, and that one's on target from the wing. Benton's got the first points of the night for the Celtics. Fultz with the ball. Carter outside. And Boston with the rebound. And here they come. That one good for two. Benton's got his second basket of the night.
You know, I think Williams has a terrific future. A charismatic, likable kid who can be unselfish to a fault.
Now here is Carter. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Shots good by Benton.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. It's good.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Here's Benton. And the layup is good. Benton's got 9 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, here's Fultz. 12 points his last outing. Harris finds Banchero. And Carter now, top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Austin with the ball. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Williams passes to Hauser. Here's Benton over Fultz. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Wagner. It's a hand on it, and Carter with his second chance points. He's got 6. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for some teachers.
Three-point shooting. That's a big statement. No other team has this kind of long-range artillery.
And you pointed this out. No team in the NBA moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just excellent assists. Now here's Williams. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Harris. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Wasted no time on that one. Benton's got 13.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Fultz. Tight defense on him.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Orlando making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Carter. Joe Ingles comes in for Franz Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Gary Harris.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Pass to Brock. Williams against Wagner. Here's Benton. Rebounded by Anthony.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 6. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 16 points for him.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Orlando moving the ball around. Anthony, no one around. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Jaylen Brown shooting. It's on Cole Anthony. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
The Magic trail by 5. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
And you gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Basket counts.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Count it.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And so here's Orlando after the basket by Boston. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. Shoots it. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Banchero against Brown. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Here's Banton. Over Ingles. And again, it's Boston converting.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action in just a minute. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And Orlando has possession, trailing by 13. And so in the game for the Magic, filling the perimeter slots, it's Harrison Wagner. Wagner is out there with Carter, and it's Suggs in at the point. It's up a three, and the Celtics another three.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
Here's Wagner. Knocked loose.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. The Magic again can't hit. Celtics leading by 20. Here's Banton. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Banton. And the Celtics another three.
Now he's drained 2 threes in each quarter so far.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
All teams changing it up here.
For Boston's own.
While we have the moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. Number 1, the Celtics.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
Now here's Fultz. D right on him. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Williams against Harris. And Wagner has it in the corner. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And Wagner lays it in.
Wagner.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
So, Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking, perhaps his best attributes, creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team. And you got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. Banton's shot is off. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Boston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Good work there as it goes.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer is right on target. Harris has got 5.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Zinkis is checked in for the Celtics. Pritchard comes in for Delano Banton. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Paolo Banchero's checked in for Wagner. Joe Ingles comes in for Franz Wagner. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. From 11 feet away. And it's Suggs missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Anthony. Defense is right there. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Another miss by Orlando. Boston's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Shot's good by Anthony.
Putting his agility to work, Anthony beats the contact there.
Anthony's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Down low, here's Porzingis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now, here's Banchero. Up in time. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts.
Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest the ball. This is what happens when another team identifies the weakness. Just keeps hammering them.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it out to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, Orlando shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. They've got Porzingis, and it's Brissett in at the 4 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Wagner passes to Banchero. 6 to shoot. And Boston with the rebound. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's Benton. Off target from the wing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Boston's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously. And it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And here is Harris. 5 points in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Banchero outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Benton. And it falls over the rim and in. Benton's got 48.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Brissett, no good.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Banchero dishes to Fultz. Another miss by Orlando.
Ooh, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Benton's shot is off.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Fultz the pass to Banchero. Shoots off the left rim and out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Fultz kicks to Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Here's Benton. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Harris outside. 11 feet away. That one a little long. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. They get it back. Porzingis. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Harris outside. Banchero left side. And he gets it to go.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Right here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10" playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passing it, and endless potential offensively. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And the shot goes down.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, in recent years, the league has flattened the lottery odds and created the play-in tournament to keep more teams motivated. Commissioner Adam Silver knows some teams are in a development phase, but doesn't want to see maneuvering for better draft picks. He says teams are smarter, they're creative, and they respond. We move, they move. Kevin?
Just like that. DA, thank you.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Timeout call, the Celtics.
Big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Joe Ingles comes in for Wagner. Suggs, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Anthony down low, off with the layup.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Here's Walsh. That's good from 17 feet away.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Ingles. Anthony in the corner. All sorts of time, and he hits the jump shot. Anthony's got 6. The Celtics have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Porzingis finds Brown over Anthony, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Porzingis. And that's now 7 points for Jaylen Brown. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Banchero passes to Anthony. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Passes it to Porzingis. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Orlando, Black is out there with Suggs. And it's Joe Ingles, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the NBA last season, Clark setting records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element Not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Shot on the wing, and he wheels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Boston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And the dunk by Brown.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Ingles against Brown. Ingles kicks to Suggs. Here's Okeke. Shot to stop the run, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Three on the clock. Batadze the pass to Black.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
Nice shot by Walsh.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Black. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The pull-up, and it's Boston with another. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
The shot's good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Batadze. Ingles in the corner to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Horford. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Black. Here he goes. Porzingis with the block. Brown outside. Connects from three-point range.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Black. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're in front. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Okiki, and it's Fulton for Black. Boston is gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Second chance shot to the wing right side. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the pass to Banton. 5 on the clock. Over Fultz. Shots good by Banton. Banton's got 56 points in the game.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Suggs. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. No one near Fultz as he lets it go.
Let's look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for Boston.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
Pass to Banton. Over Fultz. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Fultz. He trains the quick shot.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
The 19-foot shot, and it's Boston with another.
And it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Cornette can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Magic. Fultz dishes to Suggs. Open shot by Banchero. It's hauled in by Cornette. The shot from 20 feet away. It's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K.